Welcome to our concert this evening. It's a little bit different this year. We've split middle and high school up because of fire code. We can't get everyone in the building, so we're pretty excited that that's where we are as a band program. So Thursday night there's going to be middle schoolers performing, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go. We're still going to do the small group thing, so the full ensemble is going to play a few pieces for you, and then on the sides we still have our small groups as things are taking place on the stage. So we would like to welcome you. And I would like to give there's a couple of notes I will give as we go through for program. Our tuba player, Taylor Ball, got the flu today. So we want to give a shout out to Tim Sell for me giving him music this morning and him filling in and playing with us. So we appreciate that very much, Mr. Sell. Thank you. And we're going to get started. Our first piece is called Sparkling Lights. There's a piece I left off the program. I just want to let you know we're also doing a jazz arrangement of Christmas Time is Here. And it will feature, in just a moment, Emily Wilkie on tenor sax, Walker Weidman on trumpet, and Grace Schuler on piano. So we will go straight into that, but first I would like to introduce Catherine Blackburn. She has been intern 1 with us this semester and will be full-time student teaching in the spring, and it has been wonderful having her from Western Carolina. So we'd like to welcome Ms. Blackburn as she conducts Coachella on the Mountain. We have our next piece is going to feature our mallet players. So while they're setting up for that, I do want to go ahead and do some thank yous. Once again, we want to thank Mr. Sell for filling in and playing for us, because without a tuba, you're in big trouble. So we gave him music this morning, and he practiced in the zero time that he has, and we appreciate that. There is a middle school concert Thursday, so 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands are going to play here at 6:30, and some of our high schoolers are going to do small groups with stage changes. So if you're interested, please come out and check that out. Marching season thank yous. We want to thank our parents, our booster officers, concession stand volunteers. We want to thank, there's donations that we've received for funds and snacks and waters and meals, donating your time, your encouragement, your support, just positive words. We really do want to give a vocal shout out to Coach Neil Blankenship. He has helped us in so many ways that people just don't see, and he supports these students continuously, so I really wanted to thank him for that. I want to give a special thanks to Mr. George Morris. We needed a generator, and we were borrowing a generator, and we were thinking about, okay, what funds do we want to purchase? They're not cheap, and George realized that we needed one, and he said, I can donate this to the band program. So we want to thank George Morris for helping us out in that way. We really appreciate him doing that. We also want to thank Cynthia Womble for speaking to the American Legion Post 143 in Cherokee. She just, spoke a little bit about how we needed the things that we would like to refurbish and replace, the things that we still need in our band program, and she was talking about it, that we need a tuba case. And it's so funny, because it's not funny, it's sad. Band equipment is so expensive that a tuba case is $500 just for the case. So ours has duct tape, and it's been all around the world and back again. And the American Legion said, yeah, hey, we'll buy you a case. So we appreciate Cynthia Womble just going out and putting that out there, and we look forward to visiting them in January at their meeting and vocally thanking them for their help. We do appreciate that. Our next piece is called God Rest Ye Merry Mallets, and this features senior, I'm going to cry, Harley Hyatt there on the end, and then our freshman, Isaac Sawyer, and Grace Schuler. So here is God Rest Ye Merry Mallets. ones make their way back, there's some more thank yous we want to give before we finish tonight. I want to recognize Erilyn Ely. She is an 8th grader that has been doing some lessons, and gave her some stuff and said, hey, why don't you do a flute duet? And so she came up tonight, and so we appreciate Erilyn playing with Emma tonight. So thank you, Erilyn, for that. We want to give special thank you to Rachel Lackey. She's wonderful. Thank you so much for helping us with lights and everything all the time. Thank you, and sound. We appreciate you. And Joe Holt. Joe Holt is everywhere all the time filming, and I don't know how he does it, but thank you, Joe Holt. We appreciate you. I want to thank Tim Sell, because the students on the stage are a lot of freshmen, and many of them, they are ready to come up here and they're prepared to play because of the teaching that he's doing at middle school. So I want to thank him again. And Sherry Wright, thank you guys both for all that you do for marching band. I want to thank our school administration here for their support and encouragement, which is continual. I want to thank our school board members. We appreciate them letting us come to visit back in the fall, and our students sharing what the band program meant to them. We appreciate them just taking the time to hear us, because I know that those meetings are full, and they enjoyed hearing our students. And we really appreciate Mr. McKinney always bringing us popsicles. So we love that man, appreciate that very much. Last but not least, I want to thank the teachers here in the school, in middle school, and elementary schools, and pre-K. The teachers in this community give of so much of themselves. And in a climate where teachers are really having a hard go in our state, I see the teachers in Swain County High School go above and beyond constantly. I see them calling me saying, how is so-and-so doing? What is going on? Let's talk about their grade here, or so-and-so. You know, I noticed someone really did this. I noticed that this kid's shoes are worn out. Can you find out what size shoes this kid wears? There's teachers that I know they have papers to grade and they have things to do, and they're in here tonight because kids on the stage invited them. So, you guys are amazing. I am proud to be part of this group of colleagues in this school system. So teachers, thank you. And many of you are friends coming out to support, and thank you so much. We're going to end tonight with Polar Express. We know it's a busy time, and we know the weather's bad, but thank you guys for coming and supporting them. So enjoy Polar Express, and we hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday.
Guys, we'd like to take a few more minutes if you don't mind. Got some special thanks to give out. Unless I give an amen, I might go on about 20 or 30 minutes. Isn't that right, Mr. and Mr. Seth? First of all, my name is Jason Dumford. On behalf of the band boosters, we would like to give a couple of few thank yous. First, Sherry, right? You come up here. This band season has been pretty amazing, and Sherry's one of these kind of people that if you have an idea and take it to her, she will say, yeah, I've already made 3 phone calls and got that taken care of yesterday. The next one we'd like to thank is Mr. Sale. Believe it or not, I had this guy when he was in 3rd grade. We called him Timothy back then. But he amazed me then, and he has amazed me now too. But if he keeps having birthdays at the rate he has, we're actually the same age. Thank you, Tim. And finally, Miss Lanning. I called her Miss Lanning at the dinner table the other night, and my boy said, "No, she's not Miss Lanning. You don't want Miss Lanning to show up." But anyway, we'd like to thank Miss Lanning for all she's done for the marching band. It's pretty amazing. It's been an interesting marching season, but I will say the best thing that represents what these three have done is at Inca they have this award called the Jet Award, and the Jet Award goes out to any band. Well, there's only one award. It's a pretty big competition, but it's all about integrity. And our band, Swain County's marching band, got the Jet Award this year, and it's just because of their character. We couldn't give you much, but we gave you more than a rich man would. And we thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Merry Christmas.